You wake up every day with a fresh supply of strength, focus, and opportunity. But before noon, you've already spent most of it reacting instead of creating. You answer messages that don't matter. You replay conversations that don't deserve a second thought. You give emotional energy to people who haven't earned access to your mind. And by the time it's finally time to work on your dreams, you're exhausted. You're not tired because you're chasing your purpose. You're tired because you're entertaining distractions. Every day you wake up with a choice. You can invest your energy into building your future, or you can spend it maintaining things that don't move your life forward. Energy is a currency, and right now you've been making withdrawals for things that give you no return. You argue with people committed to misunderstanding you. You explain yourself to people determined not to hear you. You show up for rooms that shrink you instead of stretch you, and then you wonder why you feel empty. The truth is, not everything deserves your reaction. Not every invitation deserves your presence. Not every opinion deserves your consideration. You have to become selective. Because if you don't protect your energy, someone else will gladly consume it. Look at what's draining you. Will it matter in 5 years, 5 months, 5 days? Most of it won't, yet you treat temporary noise like permanent reality. Meanwhile, your goals sit patiently waiting for the attention you keep giving away. You say you want more success, more peace, more impact. But your focus is scattered. You can't build a powerful life with a distracted mind. Focus isn't optional, it's survival. The world is designed to steal your attention, notifications, drama, endless scrolling, opinions from people who aren't even living the life you want. If you don't take control of your focus, you'll become a prisoner to every beep and buzz. Discipline is choosing your future over your feelings. You don't need to respond to everything. You don't need to fix everyone. You don't need to prove yourself to people who have already made up their minds. Sometimes growth looks like silence. Sometimes power looks like walking away. Sometimes self-respect sounds like the word no. You've been conditioned to believe that saying no makes you selfish. But constantly saying yes to everything is how you abandon yourself. Every time you agree to something, every time you overextend yourself to keep others comfortable, you make your own goals uncomfortable, and that has to stop. You don't owe everyone access to you. You don't owe everyone an explanation. You don't owe everyone your energy. You owe yourself commitment. Stop looking for validation from people who are too afraid to chase their own vision. You're asking advice from individuals who never took the risk. You're pausing your dreams because someone who doubts themselves didn't clap for you. Their fear is not your forecast. Their limits are not your boundaries. If you tie your confidence to other people's approval, you will always feel unstable. Because applause is inconsistent, but belief is internal. It doesn't depend on who's watching. You have to become the type of person who keeps moving even when the room is silent. Your vision was given to you, not to them. They don't understand it because they're not meant to carry it. Stop shrinking your ambition to make insecure people comfortable. You were built to build, and building requires focus. Success doesn't collapse because of one big failure. It erodes because of small, daily distractions. The extra are scrolling, the unnecessary conversation, the constant comparison. Those little leaks drain your momentum. You don't need perfect conditions to begin, you need courage. You keep telling yourself, when I feel ready, but ready is a decision, not a feeling. Fear doesn't disappear before action, it fades because of action. Move anyway, start anyway, show up anyway. Momentum is created by motion, not by waiting. You are the CEO of your life whether you act like it or not. That means you are responsible for the results. Blaming circumstances might feel justified, but it doesn't create change. Leaders don't complain about the weather, they adjust the sails. Take ownership, audit your circle. The people around you either elevate your thinking or limit it. Energy is contagious. If you surround yourself with mediocrity, you normalize it. If you surround yourself with growth, you expand. Not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Some people are chapters, not the whole story. And it's okay to outgrow environments that no longer fit your future. You also need to outgrow your old habits. Motivation is temporary. Consistency is transformational. You don't build confidence from hype, you build it from keeping promises to yourself. Every day you follow through, you strengthen self-trust. Every time you quit on yourself, you weaken it. It's not about giant leaps, it's about small, repeated actions. The gym when you don't feel like it, the work session when no one is watching. The discipline when it would be easier to procrastinate. Those quiet choices compound. Your self-worth cannot depend on outcomes, not on likes, not on titles, not on applause. Your value is intrinsic. It doesn't increase when you succeed or decrease when you fail. It exists because you exist. When you truly understand that, you stop tolerating less than you deserve. You stop chasing acceptance, you stop begging for respect. You start demanding better from others and from yourself. Growth is uncomfortable. It stretches you. It exposes your weaknesses. It forces you to confront your excuses. But comfort is a slow trap. It keeps you safe and small. You weren't built for small. You have talents you haven't fully used, ideas you haven't fully executed, potential you've only partially tapped into, and the gap between where you are and where you want to be. That gap is closed by disciplined focus and relentless self-investment. Invest in your mind, invest in your body, invest in your skills. When you grow, everything around you grows with you. Stop living like you have unlimited time. You don't. Every day you delay is a day you can't get back. The life you want isn't going to knock politely. It responds to urgency. You have to protect your peace like it's sacred. Guard your focus like it's gold. Choose your battles carefully. Choose your circle wisely. Choose your habits intentionally. And most importantly, choose yourself daily. Because the moment you decide that your growth is non-negotiable, your life begins to shift. The moment you stop leaking energy into things that don't matter, you gain power. The moment you stop waiting for permission, you become unstoppable. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need universal approval. You don't need guaranteed outcomes. You need commitment. The life you're capable of building is on the other side of disciplined focus, strong boundaries, consistent action, and unwavering self-belief. Now the question is simple. Are you going to keep spending your energy? Or are you finally going to invest it?